Hi Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a quick tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, of course, so just take what resonates, but as well keep in mind as we proceed with your reading, this is meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you individually, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video. So just remember that. Wow, it's the third time I've had to attempt your reading. The struggle might be real in the next 48, but I did get the message, the channel message before recording, one of the times, that it was the way of an Aquarius will inspire. The way of an Aquarius will inspire, all right? So I really do feel as if there's a focus on your eyes throughout the next 48 for more than one reason, but I do sense that your words will inspire, your actions will inspire, okay? Your peaceful nature as well will inspire. I do sense that there's a bit of healing taking place or just trying to protect your inner peace. I do feel like there's an underlining focus on your individual Aquarian beauty, all right? There's a beautiful way about how you gracefully make your way through rough moments or just difficult energy, or how you just have improved in the way you cope, achieve, accomplish in your life in general, all right? I do sense that the growth of one's self is taking a focus in the eyes of others and also in your own eyes, right? How much you've changed over time. I'm hearing how much you've matured. We're pulling from the Divine Animals Oracle deck. If I didn't mention that already, I'm getting a kind of Two of Swords vibe with the blindfold here, and I really do feel as if there's a bit of a focus at a certain point in the next 48, if not multiple points, on what you don't fully get in regards to what's meant to unravel. You may be kind of blind to and wanting to better understand the future of a connection, okay? Potentially somebody at a distance. I do feel as if there's just truly a focus on wanting freedom at certain points, okay? Some of you wanting financial freedom, others of you wanting freedom as far as travel goes. It could be both, right? They do tie together to an extent, but I do sense that you're feeling a bit restricted or tied down, or just maybe a little bit bored of one's routines or day-to-day life, wanting to experience more, wanting to see more come to be between you and somebody else. So connection's taking a focus, right? People are enamored is what I'm hearing. But yeah, there is a focus on change. Wanting a switch up, a change, a shake up within your day-to-day life, but also wanting to see a potential change as far as progression goes, once again, with that specific somebody or with multiple people. 33, look up that angel number meaning as there is a message for you. I do feel as if there's a powerful way of being about you. This came up in the last attempt to do your reading, all right? Okay, the spiritual meaning of a deer, but I do sense that you're very bold in certain ways, but reminding people you don't have to be overly stressed or overly energetic. Over exuding oneself doesn't need to come to be to have that kind of power, okay? And so I just feel like that in and of itself is inspirational. But I do feel as if you are wanting more, okay? It's this hunger for more, or just this desire. It's like, why am I not satisfied with what feels really comfortable at this time? Or why is this just not enough? Interesting. I do feel like longing for a specific somebody will teach you something about how you've changed over time, okay? For Aquarius, to continue from the Mystic Mondays. Six of Cups, okay, thoughts of the past. I feel like gifts coming in, right? Even if it's just compliments, I feel like people are attracted to you. People are attractive in your eyes. I feel like you could be really focused on people's physical appearance, but then it's just, there are moments when you're scrolling through social media or watching the news or watching something on TV or on the internet, and it's just like, wow, some people, just some people, you know, feeling quite taken back or just even amused to an extent. So laughter coming into play when it comes to other people's actions, and even if it's just not really them, right? Even if they're just kind of putting on an act or just acting, or it just is for social media, I feel like it's just this bit of amazement taking place. It's like, okay, can't believe I just saw that. But we have the Justice card and the Knight of Wands. Justice is coming into play in the next 48 for you, Aquarius, in regards to what you've been working towards in your own way. Putting yourself out there will benefit your business growth, your career growth in general, right? It'll benefit your individual soul development. I do feel as if you doing things in your own passionate way, right, in your own creative way, that's inspiring, okay? That's giving you a level of justice, and it's feeling balanced, and I feel like it's even helping you rebalance, reground oneself with all you're dealing with. I do sense that people don't fully get how you do what you do in one way, shape, or form, but you do it so damn well, okay? But I do sense that you're thinking back to past changes, past versions of oneself, even how other people who you're still connected to or reconnecting with have changed. And I do feel as if this is all to remind you that things are not continuously changing, okay? I'm now hearing the fruits of your labor, okay? Let the whirlwind of your mind at certain points be minimalized or silenced, okay? Meditation will be your best friend. I'm now hearing take a nap. There's going to be several moments in the next 48, if not one big moment, where it's like, God damn, I'm tired, right? And so take a moment and rest, right? If you can, or at least cut out some time later on in that day or in the next day to rest, okay? You owe it to oneself. I really do feel like the number 2 is coming into play. Going back to the 2 of Swords, but I really do feel as if there's 2 really big lessons in the next 48. There's 2 people you have your eye on, or there's 2 important tasks within one of the days where you just feel as if those need to take a priority. It could be more than what I just mentioned, more than one of what I just mentioned, but I do feel as if you're glowing in the next 48. Have you been taking care of yourself more, right? Have you made certain changes to your appearance, or just done some healing recently? I just feel like you're glowing, right? Even the work, the efforts you put forth towards taking care of oneself, towards resting, healing, towards enjoying oneself, right? Even getting a release in certain ways. That's helping you heal. Bear with me. It's helping you glow, right? Enhance that glow. And I really do feel like people are seeing you as somebody who's going places, okay? I'm now hearing bigger than life, but it's not a forcing kind of bigger than life feeling, right? But something you've been working on, a foundation, right? Putting your hard work, your blood, sweat, and tears, resources towards, that's about to become bigger than life, okay? More and more so over time. Let's pull a light seers. Bear with me. I got something in my eye. I do feel like there could be some spiritual messing with, a little bit of foggy vision in regards to your future, the future of a connection once again, or certain connections, your business, your job, you name it. There is a new financial investment on the horizon, and it isn't huge, but for some of you, it could be bigger, and that's going to help you get around, or it's going to help you live a more productive life, okay? Socializing will be increased moving forward, whether you plan for that or not, okay? But I also do feel like there's new chances to make money flowing in left and right for you. And I really do sense that this is embodying your energy. Tapped into your earth placements. I know you're an air sign, but you're feeling very grounded in certain ways, very peaceful, very calm, well-spoken, but speaking a lot, okay? It's this vibe where if you look at this imagery, you don't have to force it to see people acknowledging and complimenting your work, right? It's like, yes, I may seem to oneself or just kind of very peaceful and in my own bubble in certain ways, even if you're socializing to a certain extent, but money's on my mind. A little bit worried about it, right? But also not super afraid to make certain purchases. It's like, yeah, I confuse myself to a certain extent, right? But all the meanwhile, you're just going to be reminded, you're good. You're good. Don't stress it, okay? Do not stress it, but also don't overspend. I do feel as if you're thinking about what you've had to leave behind. Okay, I'm hearing this isn't love when it comes to the Knight of Cups. This is your energy, right? Your creative nature coming into play, your big heart being very visible to those who consider you, wrap oneself up with you. And I just feel like even tattoos coming into play, your facial structure, your way of being very loyal, very kind in nature, and just very well thought out, I want to say. Even if people don't realize that about you. And Aquarius is a very well thought out sign, just in general, regardless of what kind you are or what other placements you have. Again, there's a horse in the background. Yeah, it's a unicorn. So there may be some certain magical vibes or content you're feeling drawn to in the next 48. But I do sense that, again, this is talking about freedom. Freedom from what has been feeling built up within, right? A creative release, if not multiple, needing to come into play. But I do sense that there's thoughts of what you've had to leave behind in the past, and certain people feeling a bit emotional or in their feels, potentially a bit of regret coming to be when it comes to you no longer being by their side or just not wrapped up in a situation anymore. And I do sense that I'm hearing I'll miss out, whether it's you feeling that way or somebody else or multiple people in regards to you. I do feel as if you need to recognize things are much better these days, okay? If I could even say it. It may make you a little bit nervous to think about how things are so progressively changing, but you're doing so much better, right? Even if there are ups and downs, some slip ups and certain levels of uncertainty at play, okay? Things are working out, and you need to remember that wholeheartedly as people admire you, as people compliment you, as people recognize the genuine nature about you as an individual, as a soul. And it may make you a little bit emotional as to how much people admire your way of being, okay? And admire and respect and need your work, okay? I just feel like there's an independent way about you in the next 48 that will shine for all to see as you go through this beautiful glow up, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the next 48, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.